Previously on Minecraft Survivor, Saints vs. Sinners. Kimmi and Weiss were shocked after B was sent home.
How the
Yeah.
fuck was it 6-2-2?
Fuck-ass flippers, like...
Red won his second immunity of the season, showcasing his comp abilities. Madison and Kyle continued to get annoyed by Jeff, but saw Kimmi as the leader and set their sights on her. However, Boston had other plans and suggested a Neptune vote in order to keep him and Red in the middle. A last-second plan against Kyle was created by Thermal and Neptune, but it was too late as Neptune was blindsided and saw his torch snuffed. Who will get Dinklesnorf tonight? Find out right now on Minecraft Survivor, Saints vs. Sinners.
I am so happy that our blind side worked, and I get to 1, check it off my damn bingo card, 2, I feel like it shook up the game a little bit, and 3, I feel like this kind of solidified my bond with Jeff and Boston. I think Kimmi is an excellent shield to keep around still, so we love that.
I feel kind of a goat for the end though now. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm being honest with you, I was leaning towards you during the vote, but at the start, I was like, nah, let's just do Kyle. Damn, me saying I was close to Neptune and then Neptune getting blindsided, kind of funny. And I got Neptune to do it, and then y'all blindsided Neptune, which is funny as shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, look.
I still did not know whose side you were on.
I don't know, I don't even know how I've gotten like this far, honestly, like...
If I told you that the vote was going to be Neptune, like an idol might have gotten played on him, you know? But yeah.
Me and Neptune voted Kyle.
Oh, what?
It was just like, Neptune, when I was thinking about it, was like, girl, he's good at challenges, like, he's doing really well, like, I've not talked, like, a word to him that's, like, mattered, so I was just like, yeah, girl, go, bye, like, pleek. I could say that I feel sympathy for Thermal. We just blindsided the ever-living shit out of him. I don't care. Like, I'm a sinner for a reason, but at the end of the day, Thermal has been flip-floppy this entire time, has had it out for one of my #1 allies all the time, and is just untrustworthy completely. He's all over the place, and as long as one of those people in that alliance is gone, I quite frankly don't give a shit who went home. I just know that one of them had to go home, their best challenge person probably just went home right now, and I'm living life.
That vote off for my game, probably a 1 in terms of greatness. It was really shit, but because, like, Neptune was my ride or die, and now I don't have that. But it does open up the game a bit, and it was kind of funny that, like, we plotted a blindside on somebody, and then they plotted a blindside on him. I got Dinklesnorfed, like I said, at Tribal. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it sounds good.
Fuck happened with the Kyle vote, honestly.
But there was only 2 votes for Kimmi.
Yes.
So it was me and Kyle.
It was you and Kyle, yes.
So why didn't you vote Kimmi?
I just, like, as of right now, like, I don't want to see Kimmi going, like, right.
That was the biggest mistake you've probably made this whole game, because now you're gonna go. I'm gonna go, you're gonna go, Kyle's gonna go.
That's not necessarily what I think that I mean,
why weren't you just honest?
You know, I probably should have told you before
Yeah,
it was gonna
because
happen.
that kind of, I don't really trust you now. if I'm gonna
No,
be honest with you.
I understand that. I understand that. No, it's you have every right to feel the way you do, and I'm not gonna take that away from you. I did omit. I did not say anything to you. I knew it was happening. I went along with it.
Well, you knew it was happening though. Like,
Where did this come from? Like, who'd you talk about this with? If you would have been
just open with me about it, like we could have changed things up.
Boston, like, honestly, like, I don't know what's wrong with you here. I genuinely don't, because I really, like, thought I had a good read on you, but I guess I don't, and I thought that we were working together, but I can't think that we're working together if you're orchestrating votes behind my back. It's just never gonna work. Like, I honestly am not understanding why you felt as if you couldn't just come to me and be honest with me. Like, if we're working together, then we have to work together. It's not gonna work for you to just go and do whatever you want. So it really fucking pisses me off.
See, here's the thing: is that I know you and Neptune. Like, I know he went to rocks for you. Like, when that name got brought up, like, I thought like Madison will never pick Neptune over me, and that's honestly what it came down to. Because like once it starts getting down to like those numbers, I just felt like you would 100% take Neptune over me. Like, you can admit that. Like, it doesn't have to be a whole thing. And I feel like you
would have necessarily, but you just took a number away from our side now.
fucking all right. Well, thermal can go either way. Like, it is not the end of the world here.
Yeah, but like,
you.
how am I supposed to trust that what you're telling me is what's gonna happen now after you just flipped the vote on me and didn't tell me anything about it beforehand?
While I maintain this middle ground with red, I cut down on Madison and Kyle's numbers. So now those two are practically alone. They do not have Jeffles. They do not have thermal. They are all alone on their island, and I can use them how I want to. Me and red got to make sure we do some huge damage control here and just ensure that we can keep playing this middle position all the way down to the end of this game. And that starts with me fixing this with Madison. I'm going to be straight up with her. I'm going to say I'm sorry a million times, but am I really sorry? No, absolutely not. I've planned this vote for a couple votes.
I just wish you guys were up front with me. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's on me too, Madison, because I feel like I just never talked to you that much.
No, we really haven't talked that much.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't expect. No offense, Boston, but I did expect you to like fucking come to me. Like, I didn't expect you to come to me.
And I should have, and I didn't, and that's my fault. Like, I know you're probably like a little bit upset, like not gonna trust me as much, but like, I don't want you out of this game. I don't want Kyle out. Like, we cannot. I hope Kyle's not going crazy red. Like, he probably is, and
he's living at thermal, bro. He's very pissed at thermal.
Dude, why did they vote? Dude, thermal didn't even tell me that he was voting. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I lied to Madison the previous round, and now I have to do what I did to Kimmi when the round I got out B. I'm just going to her, apologizing, keeping her open to work with me in the future, because I'm trying to continue that disconnect between, Madison and the Kimmi Weiss side. I want to make sure they're constantly going at each other, and that puts me in a perfect spot in this game where I'm right in the middle. Voting out Neptune was something that, she obviously was very against. I couldn't just tell her that. She went to rocks for him. Like, why would she want to vote Neptune out there? So I hope she can see the logic in what I'm putting down here, but right now I have to make sure she continues her eyes on Kimmi and not on me.
Now I do gotta ask you, Boston. I'm not gonna let you just get away with it. Why did you lie to me last tribal? Why did you lie to me?
I've been meaning to talk to you 100%. I talked to Madison. I wanted to talk to both of you, but you were in a different call. No, what it came down to, and I said the same thing to Madison, I was worried, genuinely, I was worried about Madison and Neptune's bond the later it gets, because I knew she went to rocks for Neptune, like they went to bat for each other. And absolutely. I knew that Neptune would always pick, they would always pick each other over, like, me, you know what I mean? And then throw you into the mix. Like, I know you guys have been together for a while. Like, I just feel like if it got down, like, slimmer numbers, like, you guys would probably, like, cut me and, like, just stay strong. That is the only reason. And I wanted to tell you.
I feel like I've had to go against everything I believe in as a player this season. I'm having to work with all the people I don't want to work with. Honestly felt like I've been working my way up from the bottom this entire game. The people I would like to vote out, I kind of have to have in my back pocket. And I'm facing that again. Boston, don't trust this guy. He says he's gonna vote out Kimmi, votes Neptune instead. Obviously, it's I'm not gonna complain too much about that, but it's more the principle. The principle. You're lying to the big man, the big Papa Bear. You're lying to this guy.
Good work, y'all. Good work.
Great round.
I was not expecting that. That's the first time I was not expecting what happened.
I
mean, let's be real here. Like, we know, like, both of us know if you go, we would just be the next targets for, like,
Yeah,
everyone
absolutely.
else.
All of us would be back to back. Like,
I mean, you
it's
saw
not
Thermal
great.
voted you there. We're like, dude, he's just gonna vote us after if Kyle goes here. Like, that's what we
Yeah,
thought.
like,
We're definitely next for him.
He just wanted
Yeah,
to use us
yep.
to vote you off, and then like we'd be right next after. Like, it's so stupid. Like, no.
Yep. Hey, I mean, why don't we just make a big threats alliance? I'm saying.
Sure.
I'm saying. I mean, clearly I got no one to trust in this game. So I had a couple rodents try to take me out, but oh no. You can't trick the fact that other threats thought, yeah, we shouldn't take Kyle out here. That's crazy. They should have just taken me out, but they want to work with me. It might bite them in the ass, but I'm down to try to make some kind of big threats alliance to get me closer to the end, because right now I got Madison and that is it. Everyone else is a bunch of scum, little pieces of doo-doo at the bottom of my shoe that I need to wipe off on the concrete. So let's see if I can get to boot wiping.
So it worked. I need to focus on threat management now. I need to stop doing some flashy stuff. I had to make it clear who I'm with and just make people think that I'm not a threat. That's what I need to do, because we're getting to the point of the game where you need to start taking out threats. And honestly, I would not be haphazard to an immunity necklace right now. Neptune was a thorn in my side, and I really, really hope I can keep things going from here. And I'm very just blessed and grateful that all this worked out.
Welcome, Final 8, to your next mini challenge. Red, can I take back the necklace?
Yeah, there you
Oh god, I see TNT.
And with that, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will jump or swim across a body of water. Once across, you will run around a cage in circles to retrieve arrows. Once you get enough arrows, you will jump or swim back to the start, where you will begin shooting down concrete powder. This concrete powder will create a bridge for you to parkour across. Once across, you will use arrows to complete a directional puzzle. First player to complete this puzzle wins individual immunity. Survivors ready, go.
The hell?
Everyone is currently stockpiling their arrows. Thermal already coming back to do some shooting. Thermal has his first blood down. Madison on her way back. Madison's got a lead in this challenge.
I'm so sorry for I can't remember.
Okay, lagging, but that's okay.
Fuck. The TNT is gonna kill me.
Oh my god.
Jeffles has all of his shot down.
Of course he does.
Some others are getting very close with only 1 or 2 remaining.
I got blown up!
Damn it.
What? Oh my god.
Fuck. Okay, that's gonna be whatever it is.
Oh my god. That literally just happened.
Fuck.
Okay, that's crazy. Whatever.
Al getting in on the action.
No!
Oh, never mind.
Oh my god.
And Jeffles has won individual immunity.
Congrats.
Nice.
Well, we have a new winner. Jeffles, come collect individual immunity. You will be safe at tonight's tribal council.
Congrats. Awesome. Finally I'm
Good job.
relieved.
Jeffles, you have a 1 in 7 shot at winning this game. The rest of y'all can't say the same. Head back to camp.
God damn it, I lost the challenge. I knew I wasn't going to win it, but now I'm in a bad spot. Neptune going was really bad for my game. Try to get the votes on Kyle, and now I'm like in a position where I think the votes could just get pushed onto me. What I need to do is I need to get close to these people and fast. If I don't, then well, I might get Dinkle snorfed.
I feel like after last tribal, there's like everyone's like kind of up in the air now. I feel like it kind of got rid of those like tribe lines, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's like these don't get easier.
These really don't. We're narrowing it down to people, and now we got to figure out like who we trust and shit.
Do you have like any ideas you're thinking, or I
got screwed over last time, so I don't fucking know. I really
I get that.
Only thoughts, maybe Kyle again, but I don't think that's gonna work. There's also like Red for winning comps, but
he didn't
I don't know if
win.
you feel closer to them.
I forgot he didn't win now. I feel like that could definitely be an option just because he is the comp beast, it seems. Going into the rest of the game, obviously I have my final three with Boston and Jeff, so, I have that as a little backbone, but honestly, at this point, like, I just have to play for me and get to the end, and honestly, if that means dropping any of them for other people, I might just have to do it. I mean, Thermal, like, I feel like he's all over the place after last vote.
He is. He was mad that he couldn't blindside me, and he's still trying it. He's still pushing my name, and I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's like you've had a vote every single tribal. Like,
I know. We haven't really worked together, and that's unfortunate that we haven't talked much. But I like I said, I was saying to other people, all last vote did was make me realize I got no allies. They all tried to flip on me, and they just failed. So this is kind of my chance to say, hey, whoever wants to fucking work with this guy, 2 thumbs up. Let's work together, because I'm sick of the Saints just being who they are.
I do want to like throw something out there, guys. I was kind of like want to see where you guys' heads are at with this. I was thinking like a Thermal, just because he has been trying to play this middle like this whole damn time.
It's true.
And he has been like very aggro and like what he wants, and just not listen to anyone else. I got on this call, I immediately threw out Thermal, and I just think Thermal's just not gonna be with me for the long haul in this game. He's someone I know views me as a threat in this game, and he's gonna want to take me out at some point. And to be honest, Thermal's kind of useless. He's not really he's the type of player that just vibes through the game, doesn't do anything, but obvious go. So like voting him out now just opens up a spot, I feel like, at FTC, because if we delay his vote off, every single round, eventually at some point people are gonna be like, oh wait, why don't we just take him to the end? So getting rid of him now is the perfect time to do it. I gotta make sure Kyle is on board 100% with this, because I'm gonna try and push the narrative. Big threats, vote out small threats. And I've been doing that for a few rounds now at this point, and I gotta continue that narrative with Kyle and make sure he's fully on board with me and stays true to the deal with me and Kimmi.
If we don't at least like protect each other this vote, we're gonna go one by one just off of physical performance, because you know what I mean? Like they're gonna start looking at like comp beasts who are gonna try to win out. And like Red, I have not heard your name, Red, but like
I'm definitely worried.
It's gonna come up. We talked to Madison and I think Kimmi. I think they both wanted to do thermal. And what do you think about that, Kyle?
Man voted me. You think I'm not fine with it? Of course I'm fine with it. I talk with obviously he's pushed me again, but I talk with Red and I'm like, I don't want a no-name little low-lifer floater to win.
He's gonna sneak his way. He's gonna.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Dude, no, seriously.
Kyle is just livid right now. Thermal is pissing the fuck out of him. And Kyle is all in on just getting rid of Thermal. Same with Maddie. They're both just pissed out. They're blaming him for playing the middle. Because he's playing such a shit job of it, he's just getting all the blame for it. I've been playing the middle. I've been actually doing a good job of it. For somehow, Jeffles and Thermal have been getting the main heat for playing the middle. And I'm actually doing it. I'm actually flipping every round. And just no one seems to give a shit.
I mean, you
allies
can
right now?
Oh, you can be straight up.
If you have something else, just say it. Like, it's just no. I'm like a vote wise. It's just.
I don't have anything right now.
Okay.
I'm just.
I will be straight up blunt with you. It is hard to talk game with you when every single time it sounds like you just could not care less about the name I throw out, and then you don't give me another name.
You know, I'm sorry for that.
No, I get the game. I get the point is to not have a target on your back because you're not throwing names out. But I would rather I can't work with you if you don't give me something. And I've wanted to work with you since merge, but you keep voting me or voting someone adjacent to me when all you gotta do is talk to me. And I give you the information from my side and you don't give me anything back. So I'm like, I'm down to work together, but you're not giving me anything.
Okay.
Yeah, Kyle comes up to me and I've just won immunity. I'm in a position of power, and he's going up and he's basically telling me about how I am, I'm not giving him anything to work with at all. He's, gone out of his way to try to work with me, and it's really frustrating because I don't think he's taking me seriously. I think he thinks I'm stupid. I'm gonna be honest. I think that he thinks I'm just a complete moron that's going to unconditionally listen to every word he says, which is not true. And I wish things could have played out differently. And on the off chance that he actually means this, then I'm gonna leave that door open. But it's up to him to walk through it.
No, I'm not like mad. I'm just like,
no, I just feel bad, right?
It's just hard. It's hard to do.
When I signed up to play this game, I said I wanted to play with as much integrity as I could. And no wonder I'm on the same tribe. And then you saw me through all the pre-merge. You saw me here. I'm super indecisive, and that has hurt me a lot. And it's that I've burned you a few times because of it. And I'm ready to stop being indecisive. I want to work with you. I've had in the back of my mind I've wanted to work with you. The others have thrown you out. I'm like, okay, only as like a backup. Like I've whenever I voted you, the only time I actually did vote you was the Oxy boot. And I think I told you why I was doing that.
This might be the end of the road. It just depends on if people are truthful about wanting to keep big threats, because keeping big threats is smart. But it's hard. You see big threats, and you start to foam at the mouth. It's like you're seeing prey, and it's a big meaty prey too. It's, oh my gosh, what a resume builder this would be to take out the big Papa Bear Kyle. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's not looking great. It's not looking terrible. I think if I get past this, I can probably make around Final 5. But the road to the end is a rocky one. It's a very rocky one.
And I know you've thrown my name out here, so that's fine.
I know you threw my name out here.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We could talk it through, see if we can come to a consensus elsewhere. If not, then it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you got something else, it might be just what it is, and
okay.
I don't know. I just no one else has told me anything besides you, and I'm sure no one else has told you me.
I don't fucking know. I think I'm dead here. I think that the vote just kind of ended up going my way because Kyle pushed it, and last vote I wasn't in on the vote. And so now I'm kind of scrambling. I don't think I'm the biggest threat, but maybe they see me as that. So I need to make these quick convo tribal to decide where I go. Because, oh no. Fuck, people are avoiding me now. Shit. Okay, yeah.
I just wanted to, what are you guys thinking?
I mean, it's kind of obvious with the bigger threats out there in the air, that obviously there needs to be a time when they get cut, but at the same time it's I don't want my name going out there again. So I don't know if I'm fully like in on it, but like again, if there's numbers there, I'm completely fine with doing it. I'm just hesitant because of everything that's happened thus far. Like literally every time I've been vulnerable at a tribal
Well,
council,
who would
minus
we
the
go?
first one I've gotten a vote.
Yeah.
Who would we go for though? Like honestly, I think right now, honestly, comp wise, like Kimmi, you're not even like that scary. I think the scariest ones are Kyle and Red, and Red's won twice.
I know like the shot didn't work last time, but like genuinely, like I think it might be time for Kyle to go because I think he's throwing out your name because he found out that you voted for him. You and Neptune did. So
yeah,
I think he is shooting for you like right now, and like I obviously don't want you to go.
I'm just worried because like I got Dinkle Snorf last vote. I just came up with that word.
Dinkle Snorf, bro.
Dinkle Snorf, bro. Oh my fucking god. I have never seen someone try this hard for an episode title. Holy shit, you are not iconic. Bitch, I'm sending your ass home. Holy, I gotta get up and walk away. That was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, I'm set on fucking thermal.
I'm set. Mans wanted to backstab us with Neptune. That was a big mistake.
No, thank you. That's what anybody who fucking goes against us, look where they go.
Yep, yeah, they go straight to the jury.
Bye.
Out of here. Bye, capped. Bye.
You, Thermal, I could not be happier to vote you out here. I might have said it before, not too sure, but all those against the queen will die. So you're against the queen, so it means it's your time to go. Get ready to be Dinklesnorfed, I think. Whatever the fuck that means. I feel super confident with my relationship with Kyle. I think moving forward that this is gonna continue to be something that's super beneficial to me. So I have no worries right now. I'm feeling super comfortable.
What's the consensus?
The most obvious consensus that you could possibly think of.
Oh my god, I love you.
Yeah, it's definitely like the most obvious thing that you could possibly think of happening tonight, but I don't trust Thermal. I don't, like, because I like him.
Did you tell any of them the vote was me?
I didn't have to. They didn't say your name.
Oh, okay.
And you know, the most obvious thing, they said Kyle again.
Oh
and they
my
said Red.
god, come on. Like,
Again.
just get fucking original at this point. So, I'm really liking my little newfound friendship with Kimmi. I'm hoping she stays true with that. Like, I hope so. I think I don't see her betraying it because, like, I think it benefits both of us to fucking get him out right here, right now. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling a little comfortable. But if this vote doesn't go our way and we don't get the numbers, we're fucked.
Are we sure that the numbers are going to be there to vote off Thermal? Like,
I hope so, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like working with Boston like for a bit, and then he fucking flipped that vote on me, and I was like, dude, why didn't you just fucking tell me what you were gonna do? Like, you could have just been honest with me, and we could have all done it together. Like, I don't know at this point, like, if he's gonna vote with us. Like,
I think it's possible. He definitely does have like middleitis, but I think that it's a bit more breakable and curable.
Not as bad as the other two.
Yeah, because theirs is documented. They're patient zero. Like, I'm nervous as fuck about tonight, and it's probably the most nervous I've ever been. Actually, that's a fucking lie. I think I'm fine, but like, again, my name has been thrown out every fucking round. I don't need this to happen again. And with my truce going with Kyle and Red, I need this to work. And I hope Thermal isn't too mad at me. Like, but at the end of the day, I can't trust a flip-flopper. I can't trust people who are in the middle, because if you don't pick a side, then I can't protect you when guns are blazing. And the worst thing that could happen to someone in the middle is both sides coming together for a common cause and getting rid of them knowing how much power they have. And that's exactly what's been happening. It happened last round with Neptune. It might happen this round with Thermal. It could happen to so many people who are playing the middle. I'm even worried for Boston, even though I love him. Like, he's great. But I'm worried for him. He is a bit like in the middle as well, and people do notice that. Madison just told me she noticed it. So I'm going to go along with this truce for now and lower the numbers of the Saints because Lord knows that if they go back together, all hell will break loose for me.
Right now, it seems like everyone's on board right now with just getting rid of Thermal. But like, if we're thinking like next round, like I feel like that's where like the real votes are gonna happen. Because I feel like this one could genuinely be like a dunk on Thermal, and then after that, like, what do we do? You know what I mean? Like, I feel good about you. I feel good about Kimmi. And then at that point, like, we do need one more person. So I would assume we would get Boss. You think we should probably try to pull Kyle?
Yeah, I'm nervous a little bit about Boston, but if we get us two, Kimmi, and then who's the last one at that point that we should get? It's either gonna be Weiss or Boston, right? I was gonna say that makes sense. Or Kyle, right? You said Kyle.
Yeah. Jeffles is very, I feel like, critical to my game because I do feel like he's a very loyal player to me, and if I can maintain that loyalty for my game, that's so good. To have someone willing to take you all the way to the end of the game. I'm going to try to keep building up. That's why I want to support his Madison move here. That's why I want to support his choices where I'm like constantly feeding him information saying like, oh, I'm with you 100%. You know, I gotta be honest with you, Madison was like livid with you. She was, I don't know why. She aim was just heavily on Thermal and you. And I'm like, what the why?
Do you want to try to see if we can put some votes on Madison then? Maybe Madison's a better option than Thermal. Because Thermal's playing really messy.
I'll be down. We just have to talk to the people and like see where they're at with that.
So I won immunity. That's really nice. I can afford to try to do anything here, and I'm gonna try to set up. You know, they were throwing up Thermal, and I don't really want to do him yet because I feel like we can still make something work. Madison is completely bent on eliminating me, so it is the best idea for me to eliminate Madison here. And this is my opportunity to do it now that I won't get repercussions because of the necklace.
Yeah, what's going on?
Would you prefer to vote out Thermal or Maddie here?
I think Thermal, right? Red, what do you think?
That's definitely where I'm bleeding. I know Jeffles was trying to tell me about Madison.
Is that what you're kind of thinking? You're like she's just gonna float?
One more person pretty much. Because like if
I can pull Weiss. I can pull Weiss.
If you can get Weiss, I would be down to do a Madison vote.
I get into a conversation with Red and what's his name? Red and Jeffles, and Jeffles is kind of like, they're kind of just like talking to me about the vote, and I'm like, oh yeah, like it's Thermal, right? And then Jeffles is like honestly throwing out Madison's name, and I'm like, oh wow, that's kind of weird in my head. Like I didn't say it out loud, but that does not like cope well with me. I don't think I don't know if I want to do this. Like I think it's too early to get out Madison. I think it's too early to completely level off that side that I'm building and that trust with her. I think I need to like not push for this Madison thing. I don't think it's gonna work for me.
So how do you feel about either a Thermal or a Madison though?
I'm fine with both of those. I was talking to Kyle, and he said he's like gonna probably do Thermal here, just because he knows it's like him or Thermal.
I'm just saying, right now, the four of us, we're majority if we all vote for like Madison right now. We could just blindside Madison right now, and she would not be the wiser. Like straight up, if we have
Is that something you guys are interested in doing?
I'm down if we're all down here. Like I think it's a good idea to be honest.
It's definitely crazy. I mean,
this is a good idea.
Okay. I at this point I trust you more than Kyle. I don't know if we want to tell Kyle this. Like he might go and use it. Like I'm a little bit afraid of that.
Okay, no, if you don't want him to know, then
this is me like trying to make up for what happened last vote.
Right.
It's not gonna go through. I'm telling them like it's not working. I'm DMing them right now. But I'm telling you, I think we blindside Red at 7. Like he's I feel like he's playing a really good game.
He's another middle one.
He is, and like he's gunning for you. Like we can't let that happen, right?
Fuck that, no way.
But you have to keep this on wraps, or it's blowing your and I game up, and we probably would be 8 and 7.
Cool, we're cool.
I
got you.
Madison, I got you. I'm making up for it. I'm sorry about last vote. I trust you. I hope I made it up to you. Like I got you. Okay, I got you. At this point, like Red is pushing for a Thermal vote, which I don't know. Like, I thought about it. Like, it does kind of make sense. He doesn't realize, though, like, at 7, I'm probably pulling the plug on him. He's probably thinking the same thing. It's going to be a big vote next vote. As for now, this vote is all about mending bridges. We're shooting for a unanimous vote here. I'm trying to mend all my bridges around so at 7 I can make my probably the biggest move for me yet. So let's fucking lock in, boys. Let's fucking get this dub. Thermal, I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go. But, you know, it's just another one down. Another one down.
I'm assuming we're just picking Thermal.
Guess who threw my name out? Another middleman, Red.
Oh, Red. I don't think Red's not actually doing you, though. I think Red's just the name he's telling them. Because Red came to me to do Thermal.
Red, I don't know if it was because I did tell them that they could say my name just to give them something to say.
I think we're good.
Don't say anything because I literally fucking just told Boston that I wasn't gonna fucking say anything.
Mhm.
I have to tell you, you're my number one. I have to tell you.
I'm honestly kind of fucking shook with the information that was just brought to me. Boston came to me telling me that Red and Jeff want me out, which I'm more surprised that Red wants me out. Jeff, I mean, come on. He's wanted me out this whole damn time. But Red, like, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, there are bigger targets here than me. Why are you going for me now? You know, but I'm sincerely hoping that Boston is being honest with me here. So if he's really trying to prove that I can trust him and he wants to earn my trust back, then he's got to be staying true to me. I mean, he asked me not to tell anybody the shit that he told me, but I'm going to tell Kyle. Kyle's my number one in this game, and I have to make sure that people are on my side, and leaving out any information could be detrimental to my game. And I'm really not trying to go home here.
This vote, I feel like it's very critical for my game. It's between two goats I'm trying to vote out right now, Thermal or Maddie. And I have to decide which one's better for me long term. And right now, I do think I have a better connection with Thermal, but I do feel like I can work with maybe Maddie in the future despite us not having that much of a past together. So right now, this is definitely a tough vote for me to decide between. Me and Boss are right now in the middle of it, where we are trying to feel it out, see what's going to stick here.
Welcome to y'all's next tribal council. Jeffles, you're wearing that pretty necklace. How's it feel?
I'm feeling good. It's the first tribal council that, I'm still nervous for the result of this vote, but I am happy to have won the challenge and, just be guaranteed to be in the final 7 here.
Red, on the contrary, you've won 2 challenges. However, this one wasn't your challenge to win. So are you a little nervous that people can maybe be looking at you saying, oh, this guy's a comp beast, we should kind of look at him?
Well, of course. My 50% win rate, everyone. Make sure you guys write that down.
Hey, better than my 0. You know what I'm saying?
Kimmi, I guess we'll round out the past challenge winners. You've also won a challenge before. However, this challenge you also came up just short. Are you worried that people might be thinking about you as someone who could be a bigger threat in the long run?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna haunt me forever, actually. But it's just something we're gonna have to live with. I wanted immunity, I got immunity, and I have not gotten one since. So I will take that and run with it.
All right, Kyle. There's been talks about challenge wins and threats, but you, my man, have not won a single challenge and have received a pretty large amount of votes. Why do you think that is?
What can I say? I'm a big man, big strong man. No. I don't know. Maybe it's my reputation. Maybe they're seeing something in my game that I don't know, others aren't seeing, or maybe I'm not even trying. But they're saying something that's making them say we need to get this guy out, and I think they need to stop saying that.
Thermal, you've also, just like Kyle, kind of gotten a good amount of votes this season. Do you feel like you could be in danger this round, or do you think that maybe the era of you getting votes is slightly coming to an end?
Oh, I'm definitely in danger of this vote. Right now, I think it's between me and Kyle. It's kind of obvious that those are the 2 names being thrown out. I'm voting Kyle this vote. That I'll just be straight up, but he's probably voting me. I do think that there are bigger fish to fry. I got dinkle snorfed last vote, is the new word I came up with.
And finally, Boston. Thermal brings up a great point in loyalty being a big factor in this game. How is loyalty specific to you dictating how you look at these next few votes?
I mean, I don't want to be cliche, but they say loyalty is like the currency of Survivor. And I mean, fuck, we've been doing this for like 12, 14 hours. Like, believe it or not, like I've built loyalty, I've built trust with a lot of these people, and it's gonna weigh heavily, especially with these last few votes on the stretch here. It is gonna be a huge factor.
All right, and with that, it is time to vote. Kimmi, you're up first.
I asked for you to help me, and you didn't. You were blinded by your own ignorant assumptions about people and didn't do shit. And you think you can play the middle and I'm not gonna catch on? This is for Marine.
Thermal, don't fuck with me.
I'm up to just my elbows in blood at this point. My jury, I'm really gonna have to work for this jury vote when I do get there.
I need to not have it look like I'm playing the middle.
All right, I will go tally the votes. Alright, I have tallied the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I will read the votes.
Imagine.
First vote, Thermal. Second vote, Kyle.
No!
My God.
Third vote,
Damn.
Thermal. Fourth vote, Thermal. Fifth vote, Thermal. Sixth
Man.
vote.
Good
I
game,
didn't think it
dude.
was gonna be like that. Holy shit.
And the ninth person voted out is Soccer's Minecraft Survivor, Saints vs. Sinners, and the fourth
Good
member of our
game.
jury,
That's brutal.
Thermal.
Yeah, good game, man.
Good game.
No hard
Good game. I
feelings.
love you all.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Dude,
man.
I played like a crazy maniac the whole game, dude. Went out with an idol in my pocket. Just kidding, I didn't have one.
Now, imagine.
That's all
Okay, Kaz.
Thermal,
Rough.
it's safe to say you've had a lot of ups and downs this game. It's been fun to watch you play. However, your game's come to an end. The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
I get to
Bye.
fucking see.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You're the real winner.
I would give.
And with that, y'all have reached the final 7. Congratulations. Head back to camp.
I had a lot of fun. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. Kyle's just kind of able to get away with a lot of stuff. I tried to flip the script and get Kyle out last vote, but me and Neptune did not pull the wool over Kyle's eyes, and instead it was pulled over ours. Then back to back, our duo fell. I am proud of my game, and I hope these last people, the people at the end, deserve, and I am down to vote for whoever I think is the best player at the end.